This stromboli may have a fancy name, but really all it is that breadstick recipe. So the French bread recipe that I use to make the breadsticks, I made that recipe by putting the water, the yeast in, and then I added the rest of the ingredients and I let that knead for 10 minutes. Then I do put it into a greased bowl and let it rise for a half hour. But I just take that dough, I split it into 3 sections, and that's just because I didn't want a whole lot of dough around the meat, and then I roll it out enough to fit it onto a cookie sheet, put it on that cookie sheet, and then here I'm just going to layer it with marinara sauce, followed by 3 of my favorite Italian meats. I kinda like pepperoni and ham, things like that, but just and then in between those, I just layer in a little bit of mozzarella cheese, and then I take all of that yummy goodness that's in there, and I use the parchment paper to just kind of roll it up, and then just make sure once it's rolled up that you tuck the seam side down so that it's underneath so that everything that's inside will stay inside that roll. And then you brush it with butter and then sprinkle your favorite garlic bread seasoning on top of it. Bake it for about 25 minutes or until it's golden brown. And when you're done, pull it out, let it cool for about 10 minutes, and then just cut it into slices. And wow, this is such yummy goodness. It's not that difficult to make. And then you just dip it in that marinara sauce, and it just makes for a yummy, yummy dinner.